I have noticed patterns since I was a young child. Patterns of a foundational structure, the same foundational structure showing up everywhere in physics, relationships, moral choices, how systems collapse. Through my observation, I understood that. It was all connected to the same structure. I call the Trinity's 7 pillars, or T7P, the force that keeps atoms from flying apart, comes from the same foundational structure of existence that makes human relationship possible. The forces that governs particles and fields comes from the same structure that makes trust possible. T7P is the fundamental architecture God built into reality itself. 5 positive pillars as God's nature, and 2 negative pillars as architectural contrast. 7 forces that make existence possible. And these pillars answer questions humanity has wrestled with for millennia. What is objective morality? There's a real answer, and it's not follow these rules or maximize happiness. The morality engine shows how reality itself validates or invalidates every action you take. What is objective truth? Not opinion, not consensus. A structural requirement built into existence. What is evil? Not just bad things happening. There's a single corruption vector that explains every moral and natural system's collapse, from failed relationships to fallen civilizations. The book walks you through something I call the reality engine, how the Trinity's 7 pillars operate across every domain. Physics, consciousness, relationships, even in computing. These are disparate fields, unified under T7P architecture. When engineers build systems that work, they're unknowingly implementing these pillars. When scientists discover emergent complexity, they're observing them in action. When you feel that weight making a moral choice, that's not just conscience. That's reality's architecture pressing on your consciousness. This isn't theology or science. It's both, because it describes the mechanics both are observing from different angles. This framework reveals to us the answers to things we've been pondering about all our lives. How and why reason and faith describe the same underlying reality. The universe isn't just intelligently designed, it's lovingly designed by an omnipotent, omniscient, loving creator. The T7P show up in your relationships, your moral decisions, the structure of reality itself. If you've ever suspected reality has meaning, if you've wondered how morality can be objective, if you want to understand the mechanics behind existence itself, Foundation of Existence by Janitor, available on Amazon now. Reality's operational manual. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing.